What's up, everybody? Who's here? What's up, Sydney? Saw you here before we even started. That's impressive, considering I just started it like 2 seconds ago. That is impressive. So, we are free, kinda. That facility. Who was here in the live stream earlier? Wasn't that a fun little extravaganza there? Fun little experience being trapped. It only gets more fun from there. We'll talk. We can talk about that a little bit in a second. But what's up? We still have our live stream tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So get the banner going. What's up, Lonnie from Sweden? What's up from where are we at? Arkansas. Arkansas. Not Virginia this time. What is up? So yeah, what's up, Lisa? How many of you guys that are in this chat were in our chat earlier? I'm curious. Who was here when we were live earlier? I just want to know. Yeah, Connie, we got out, but still annoying. What's up, Marie? So like we had our whole schedule planned out based upon, today, go there, pay for the unit, clear it out, come home, Broly takes a nap, we set up and then we go live, but they screwed all of that up. Broly was like so mad and exhausted on the way home because he wanted to take a nap. So now he's finally taking a nap right now in the room over there with Amber. And we still don't really know how we got out. Apparently somebody opened the gate. We don't even know. The gate just opened. We just went for it, dipped out of there. But we didn't even get into the unit. So now we got to meet somebody there at 11 a.m. tomorrow once we leave here. So now instead of being able to just continue west, we now have to go 40 minutes the other way now, back up north again. So it's a pain. It's such a pain, man. Like it shouldn't be that complicated. Like I said, that's what the most frustrating part is Broly schedule getting screwed up. Like that's what makes me mad. Is like their stupid system screwed his schedule all up. So now he's going to be sleeping late. We're going to be up later probably, and it sucks because we got to drive, a few hours tomorrow. But what can you do? What can you do? It's all part of the freaking adventure. I guess you can call it that. It is kind of funny being stuck in a facility, though. I can't lie, but it is just annoying. It's just if we would have eventually got into the unit that same time while we were there, I wouldn't have been so annoyed. But now the fact that we have to pack everything up today and then get up to we check out the Airbnb in the morning. So after we pack everything back up, we now have to go back there again and meet somebody at 11 because like it's got to be this stupid. Yeah. That's what makes it annoying. But anyway, we made it back to the house. Mr. Bear's conked out there, and we're going to be going live on Whatnot in 57 minutes. So we're here. Doors were probably on a time. They might. That's what our guess was. They were on a timer because, like I said, when we first got there, somehow they opened. We didn't open them. We didn't have a code to open it, and nobody was in there, so nobody just went in. And we didn't like tailgate somebody. It was just wide open. There was nothing saying not to go in there. Like it's crazy. Like apparently a lot of people that were in our live called the facility, and they're like, somebody apparently said that one of the workers said we didn't have permission to go in there. I'm like, the gate was wide open, and there's no sign not to go in there. My bad that I assumed it worked like every other storage facility in existence we've been to for the past 7 years. What a crazy assumption, huh? Can I buy one of your Jeeves coins? Yeah, they're showing our Whatnot. I think we've already sold like 4 before the show starts. So a lot of people are grabbing them today. So thank you guys. If one of you guys that bought one is in this chat, appreciate it. Yeah, that whole trap thing, it worked actually. So like I said, I didn't want to go live because it's just annoying. But at the same time, and like we have a 13-month-old baby and we're trapped behind a gate and nobody will pick up the phone. I'm gonna go live because every time we go live, a lot of people end up calling, and then guess what? It turns out when a lot of people call, somehow the phone does magically work now. When it's just us calling, it doesn't work. But if you have 100 people calling them, oh, it works now. That's crazy how it just turns that on, huh? But whatever it did, it got us out of there, and that's what was important. Because we got out of there and we got back here and we could set up and do this live. Now it's just very kind of screwed up our schedule. That's the only thing, just screwed up our schedule and Mr. Bear's schedule and our schedule for tomorrow. So it is what it is. Yeah, I saw we have a lot of bookmarks for today. So today's a good auction. Like I said, that unit yesterday was a lot of money, man. A lot of money. So it's cool. Valerie, the only way we sell anything is through Whatnot. So anything that you see on our Whatnot, that's what we're selling. Otherwise, that's it. We don't sell anything like privately. I don't use eBay. I don't use anything else. It's just Whatnot or yard sale. And yeah, thank you, Sean. If that was you that got him through, we appreciate it. Mr. Bear definitely appreciates it because he was getting mad. When he's mad, I'm mad. So that's what makes it bad. And then when Amber finally got a call back, the lady was just so frustrating still. Like, she didn't make it any better. Still so annoying, man. She's like, Broly's yelling, right? So Amber's trying to talk over Broly, and she's like, "Ma'am, are you yelling?" Like, yes, we're yelling actually, because the baby's screaming because you trapped him in a facility for an hour, you stupid female dog. But what can you do? What can you do? Yep. See you next Tuesday, kind of people. Let's see. No amendments variable. Oh, we're not nowhere near Georgia, but I mean, you can always put stuff in the chat. We're not going east right now, but we probably won't be back on the East Coast until April, to be honest with you. So that's how it is. But what can you do? That was in Branson, Missouri. That was in Branson, Missouri. And we're staying in Harrison, Arkansas. There's like, this city's crazy. Like, it's so cool. But I was like looking up. I looked up. So when we go to cities, right? I sit down and the first thing I do after I get to the Airbnb is I get on my laptop and look up like things to do and wherever we're at. We were at Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and we're here in Harrison, Arkansas. And I looked up things to do in Harrison, Arkansas. Did you know that this city was declared the most racist city in America? I was like, wait, huh? What? Like apparently like one city over in a city called Zinc, there's like active Klan meetings there in 2025. And I was just like, in 2025? Really? Like that's just crazy. Yeah, no, it's crazy because like ever since I've been here, it's been peaceful. We've met a few people that watch our video. Everyone's been so nice here, and I was like, that's why it just caught me so off guard. I was just like, what? I don't know why that caught me off so off guard. But yeah, what's up, Pam? What's up, Barbara? I think we need to go to before we leave Harrison. I might need to go to Colton's one more time. That was my favorite thing here. That steak was so freaking good, man. And there was a bull. There's like a giant bull on the wall in their steakhouse called Colton Steakhouse. And then we brought Broly in there. He just like for some reason loved just staring at the bull. I don't know what it was about the bull. Like literally our steakhouse at home, Longhorn, they have a big like cow head on there with orange too. It doesn't give two craps about that one. But and that one in Colton, he's just like obsessed with it. Like the whole time we were eating, he would take a bite, look over his shoulder, just watch the bull, just stare at the bull like it was like still alive or something. It was so funny. Are you guys gonna be coming through Utah? Yeah, but not right now. We are thinking we're gonna go like down and then kind of come up and then go back across the country this way. So we'll probably go back through like Utah and all that, Utah, Colorado, those states when we start to head back east. So that's probably the way we're gonna do it. Probably, but like I said, no promises because we don't really have 100% of a plan yet. We're just kind of winging it. That's how we like to do it. It makes it more enjoyable that way. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. I don't know. He likes that thing. It is interesting. Like I said, I do want to go there. That was one of the best steaks I had in a long time. Boom, boom. Storage auction. Oh, I bet there are. There's a lot of units all over the country I'm noticing right now. Maybe not like towards the middle of the country like where we're at now. The more rural areas, they're harder to find. But the city, I guess, with big enough cities, you can find a good amount. But yeah, if anybody hasn't signed up for Whatnot, tonight is going to be that everything from that storage unit video that went out yesterday, all the ornaments, all the board games, the Coca-Cola memorabilia, the weird Senti stuff and all that stuff that a lot of people wanted. All that stuff's going up for sale tonight in 51 minutes is when we're starting that auction. So you can use the link that's scrolling or the QR code up here to sign up or Whatnot. If you haven't, that's how you get the free $15 for it. But yeah, we're getting rid of all that tonight. All going away. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if I want to go down there. How's the fires in California? I was wondering that too, because we're going to technically come in through like Southern California eventually. Is it still like, I remember last time I read about it, it was like so much of LA was still on fire. Is that stuff gone out yet? I haven't like looked it up in a long time. I'm curious how that works. I'm curious. He's been good. Broly's been fine. Like the only day he's been really mad was today, and it's because he didn't get to take his nap like he wanted to because of this stupid facility. But other than that, it's good. Of course, Mary, we have people there. Of course. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe one day. We want to take this thing international one day, not just Canada. Like we've gone Canada before, but I 100% want to go to like the UK at one point, just Europe in general. Maybe go see what other kind of countries over there have units and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Arizona, yeah, we're definitely coming through Arizona, Joanne. We're not like the next day or two, but probably next week if I get end of this week, early next week. Because from here we're gonna go through all of Oklahoma, I think. Then we go to the tip of Texas, and then we go through all of New Mexico, and then we end up in Arizona. So that's the way we do it. That's the way we do it. What's up, Debbie? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Would you guys vacation? I mean, I would, Pat. I love staying on those kind of properties, like the big open animals. I think it's fun. When we bought that big unit up in Pennsylvania, the sports one last year, our Airbnb was technically on a farm. It was kind of cool. We could walk around, see the chickens and stuff. That was pretty funny. No, Idaho. I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. Doing good, Duncan. Thank you, Matthew. Awesome. Yep, Mary. Hey from Henrico. Hey, neighbor. Vinyl I have before, and we did a few years ago in Cody, Wyoming. We did one horseback riding. It was kind of cool. They had like this big horse that looked like it was on steroids. So I'm so big. I was like, the horse. I'm gonna break this horse. But now that horse lifted me up like I was a feather. It was crazy. Like I never seen a horse like that. It looked like it was half horse, half bull. Like its freaking legs are all veiny and stuff. I'm like, that horse right there is definitely on steroids. But it worked. He worked. He carried me all that mountain for like almost 2 hours, so he was pretty strong. Boom, boom, boom. What's up? Where was I just at? Hello, Lori in Maine. Go to Carl's. I don't really like them that much. What's up, Christina from Canada? What's going on? Oh man, and I do want to say everybody that helped call earlier, we appreciate that because y'all everybody calling is the only reason we ended up getting out. I think. Of course, nobody will ever say that, but without everybody calling, because it was a funny thing with when we finally got a call back. Now this was like what almost an hour later. She said that, oh yeah, we couldn't call nobody because our phones were getting blown up because of a YouTube post, and I'm like, huh, it's funny. We tried to call you guys like 10 times, like 20 minutes before we went live anywhere. So that's kind of cool, kind of crazy, huh? What was going on with the phones then when we weren't live? Was it just like magic or something? It's crazy. But then all of a sudden they don't work. But now 100 people call. Now it works. Oh wow, that's magic. That's pretty cool. Oh man, out of the box flea market, Rogers. We checked quite a few. I don't remember the names of them. We went to quite a few flea markets in around Arkansas. Found some cool stuff. A lot of the stuff we sold yesterday was stuff we picked out of flea markets. I thought was fun. I think everything tonight, minus like 2 things, is from the storage unit though. So this is all storage unit stuff tonight. You made it back.
Yeah. I was laying with him, but I had to go pee over the
Happens.
Yeah, I got the people recommend the saline thing for my nose again. I got that.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. Nah. Well, at least you figured that out. Let's see. What was I just at? I just saw somebody's comment. What did that say? It just went away. Pat, so we paid for the unit over the phone, but we have to meet them. Like, make this part make sense to me too. They don't take cash except for the deposit. That has to be in cash. You can pay over the phone, and the lock there has a passcode on it that they can tell you over the phone, but that's not possible. We still have to go there and meet somebody so they can put the code into the red lock. Like, can somebody please make this make sense to me? We pay over the phone. So if you had to pay in cash, okay, I get it. We have to meet the person. But I can pay by credit card over the phone, and you could possibly tell me the code on the lock, and nobody would have to be there. We could have got everybody could have been so easily resolved. But no. Like why? Why? That's just so frustrating. It's just like sometimes I just feel like I said before, like certain companies they like bring all their managers together and they're like all sitting around in a circle and they're like, okay guys, how do we make this as complicated and stupid as possible? What's your plan? You got any new ideas? How do we make this more complicated? Vinyl, it looks like it's just a local chain. They have more than one location, but I've never seen them anywhere else in the country besides this area we're in now. So we'll see. We'll see when we get in the unit tomorrow too. I'm hoping that it's all there and everything. That will just be like the cherry on top of the ice cream if I get there and somebody's done tampering with the unit too. I'm gonna be so done. Oh man. Yeah, Sylvia. My aunt take care of the cats. Yeah, I'm just glad we got out too. Like I said, it just screwed up our schedule because now I don't know. We have to go to the post office first thing in the morning and then head back that way, another direction.
So when we went to Walmart earlier, I want to show you me and Rolly's St. Patrick's Day stuff. So we don't even watch Bluey, but this was like the best looking outfit they had.
Oh,
Today's a lucky day. And then I got this one because SpongeBob the goat.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day. All right, that is all for me. Hello, everyone.
We can go to the couch if you want to be here too. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Everybody said it's too cute. Oh, well, yeah. What's up, Charmander? Worried about you guys. Yeah, Joanne, like it's so frustrating. Like I said before, like it's already annoying, but now it's like with the baby involved, like I guess you could say patient tolerance for stupidity was like already like a 1 out of 100, but now it's like a 0.2 out of 100. It already wasn't there, but now it's just so amplified because not only are you just inconveniencing us and screwing up our schedule, but you now have a 13-month-old who's like screaming and mad because you guys, can't have a normal functioning facility. I know, like it's crazy because like on Store Shredders, it says on there, they're telling us on the phone like it's only by appointment. And you're like, right. That's why we try to call and make an appointment. In order to make an appointment on the phone, you have to first pick that phone up. I know. It's crazy. It's hard. But yeah, we're just so done. I'm just glad that we're here. We're back in time for the live. Mr. Bear's taking his nap over there. It's just only thing now is it works slightly inconvenienced tomorrow. So it's all good. It's all good. Boom, boom, boom. How do we get out? We don't really know. Some people like we've had quite a few people in the chat call. So I'm thinking somebody and we had few people that contacted them. Eventually maybe somebody remote opened it, which is even more annoying because like if they could have remote opened it, why couldn't they have done that a long time ago? How long were you? I think we were stuck in there for almost an hour, about an hour. So that's what it is. Are we coming through Tucson, Arizona? To be honest, Tucson. Don't listen to me. Tucson, Arizona. I just called it Tucson. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check the map and we'll follow the map. Well, we're coming from Arkansas to Vegas area, so I don't know. We'd have to check. Oh man, it's just my brain's fried today. My brain's fried. People, man. People. How do I find treasure anyway? Jeebus coins. You can go to our whatnot and they're for sale under the buy it now section. So like if you go to the whatnot, the show today, you should see the date, the show today in the bottom right, you can click like it'll have a picture of like say one of the items and a number above it. You click that and then there'll be tabs at the top. One of them will say buy it now instead of auction. You go to buy it now and then the coins are listed there. But they're all on there. Yeah, vinyl, that'll do it for me. If I go into the unit tomorrow and it's full of big money items and it's awesome, I'll forgive. Maybe. Maybe not, because they didn't mess up Broly's schedule. I don't play when it comes to him. Let's see. I'm sure, because I hate it's just pronounced weird. It looks like the spelling looks like it should be Tuscan. Just like Arkansas looks like it should be Arkansas. Why is Kansas spelled Kansas, but if you slap an AR in front of it now it's Saul? Why? I don't get it. Dun, dun, dun. 80 degrees in Arizona. Ew. Oh, what happened today? Well, we won a store. We were sitting in a Walmart parking lot bidding on a unit. So I drove to the Walmart that was like right next to the facility and we were bidding back and forth. I was already getting annoyed because I was dealing with one of those people that likes to wait till it gets under 3 minutes and then extend the clock forever. So I was already annoyed, but we finally won the unit, headed to the facility. We got there, the gate was wide open, so we drove in to go look for the office and get in there, and then there's no office anywhere. So then we're like, okay, I guess we're just going to be calling. And we started calling all the numbers, and nobody would pick up anywhere. So I was like, okay, I guess we'll leave. Then we go to leave, and the gate's done shut now, and you can't open it without a code, which we didn't have. So, yeah, we were just stuck in there, completely just stuck in there. And then we just couldn't get a hold of nobody. We kept trying to call. Like, I didn't want to go live because it's just annoying. But at the same time, I feel like it annoys the companies. But, like, we tried to call you ample times on different numbers over and over and again, left messages. It gets to a point where I'm like, it's either I'm going to annoy you or my 13-month-old son's going to be trapped. And at that point, you're just going to be annoyed. Deal with it. Or pick up your phone. It's easy. It's definitely an adventure. Yeah, fun times. And now we got to go back there tomorrow. So It's crazy how like no one's phone ever works until it's happened in the past. It's crazy. Every time we go live, everyone's phones start working again. It's awesome. It's like it's just this magical connection between YouTube and Facebook live streams and telephones that when you go live, it turns them back on. Isn't that crazy? Boom, boom, boom. Oh no, we don't sell any of the touch pad. They're not worth it. If you ship a tote, it's gonna cost literally 3 times as much as you can buy it for at Walmart just to ship it. It's just not worth it. But yeah, there seems to be some understood science there. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It's amazing, huh? Yeah. Like I said, they eventually, I guess, remote opened the gate. We think. Like I don't know because, like I said, the fact that it was randomly open when we got there and nobody was coming in or out tells me that for some, maybe sometimes it just opens for no reasons. I don't know, man. I just don't get it. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we're gonna be packed. We'll probably be in Oklahoma tomorrow or the next day. I guess it just depends how far we get tomorrow because now we're like our schedule's all screwed up because we have to go back to that facility that we went to today because it's just yeah all that. But like I said, what can you do? What can you do? Just go live, make jokes about it, and it is what it is. It is what it is. But the important thing today is every one of the wanted stuff from the storage unit is on whatnot tonight. So, 39 minutes. 39 minutes. We're gonna be live. Ghost. Yeah, well, we got a lot of help vinyl, so it's not that bad. Like it literally, like we were done in less than 2 hours yesterday. We're quick. We're efficient now. We got a squad here. We are efficient. But it's fun. Like it just makes it an adventure because like buying storage units in random cities is interesting. One, and then two, like we run into these random flea markets slash like antique booth type stores, and they're just it's so different around the country. Like the ones we ran into in like say Arkansas are so different than the ones we have in Virginia. So it's kind of just cool like going into all these little stores like that too. Yeah. Good, Pat. Good. Everyone's loving it. Dun, dun, dun. Really? Chief, well, they really called you back. I'm curious how many different people actually got a hold of them. But like I said, all I know is it worked. And that's all that matters. We got out of there. Are you gonna see some sights in Arkansas? I mean, we drove around a little bit, not much. We went to this mostly flea markets. The problem is, except for today, it's just been like unbearably cold. Like I said, a couple days ago, the high was like 13. It's just been unbearable recently. But today it's like 60. So today hasn't been bad, but it has been just terrible. So we don't want to do nothing outside because it sucks. Usually I like to go like the national parks and stuff, like those little mountain drives, the little lakes and stuff. But like, you don't want to go into mountains and lakes when it's like 7 outside. It's just terrible. But we'll see. We'll see. Boom, 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 boom. That's funny, Debbie. Exactly, Cindy. Teamwork makes the dream work. It is funny because, like I said, the reason I wonder how many people probably called is because, like, they're so adamant about that. I couldn't even call you back because my phone was getting blown up because of YouTube. Like, we tried for like 20 minutes before we went live, man. That's such a lie. I don't want to call you out, but don't lie to my face when I know it's not true. Come on. Yeah, Debbie, we paid over the phone with credit card. That's why I said it's just even more annoying. The lock that was on the door was freaking one that you just put digits in, like numbers in, and unlock it that way. And then they take payment by card over the phone. I'm like, why can't we have just done that? Like, why do we have to wait till tomorrow and meet somebody there just to put the number in? It's like we could have solved all of this. Nothing would have ever been a big problem if you just gave me the freaking code. I put the code in. We pay you over the phone by credit card. You give me the code. Lock comes off. We clean unit out. We go home. Nothing ever goes like it's so easy. It just seems like I said before. I said this when I was leaving. It's like imagine like what you're trying to do is get into a car, and I'm like, can I just open the door and step in and shut the door? And they're just like, no. In order to get in the car, I want you to run around the block, jump, do a backflip, get on the hood, do a 360 somersault, and then go in through the side window. But I'm like, can't we just open the door and get? No, we can't just open the door and get in. We got to do it like this. We have to do it this complicated, long way for some reason. I don't get it. I don't get it. But like I said, we got out. We got out. We got the unit paid for. How's it feel being a free man? I did my time. Did almost an hour. I thought about it. I don't know what crime I did. I guess the crime was thinking that maybe like after I won a unit at the facility, I should then go to that facility. Which is, I mean, I guess it's kind of wild thinking, but maybe that was my theory. I don't know. Maybe it was just I'm just too out there for him. Oh, I don't know, Debbie. Yeah, Joyce, that's exactly what it is. 100,000%. I don't want to say it. Like I said, I try not to be an a-hole or be mean, be sarcastic, but sometimes people bring it out of me. You try not to be, but it's like some people just they need it sometimes. They need it. They probably are, Pat. That's my guess, Gene. It just has to randomly open and close. I don't know. Because like it's funny, like when the Amber originally talked to somebody, like a customer service, they said they were sending like an emergency signal to one of the other locations. The other location was 8 miles away, and we got a call back like 2 hours later. So like your emergency response time from 8 miles away is over 2 hours. Like what if I was dying in there? What are you gonna do? Like send mail by pigeon there? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. But like I said, I don't want to complain no more. We got it paid for. We got out. They just wasted a lot of our time, and they're gonna waste more of our time tomorrow. But that is what it is. If we have a good auction tonight, I'll forget all about it. I'll forget all about it. Boom, boom, boom. No, Amber's right over there. She's just hiding from me. No, I'm joking. No, she was like Broly, like he went home to take his nap, and he like woke up after like 20 minutes. So she went back in there and laid down with him, so he fell back asleep. What's your opinion on Store Trader? I've been using them for like 7 years. I really never had no issues with them. The problem is like people blame them for like what the facilities do. Like if a facility like sets up a unit or scams you, it's not really their fault. It's kind of like if you say you buy a Louis Vuitton purse on eBay, and then the seller sends you a fake purse, and then you blame eBay. It's not really like eBay's fault. You know what I mean? They're just like the middleman. That's how I see storage traders. There's a lot of sketchy storage facilities, but they don't do nothing wrong. They've always been fine. It's not them. It's just the facilities. You just got to learn which facilities to mess with and which ones not to mess with. You just don't. And unfortunately, the only way to learn that lesson is to buy from them and lose sometimes. So it's just sometimes an expensive lesson, but it is what it is. That's what you got to do. But yeah, I think they're my favorite site. I'd say I'd buy probably 90% of my units from StoreTraders.com. And I've never had an issue with the site, just the facilities that use the site. Which I mean, obviously, there's probably 20,000 of them. It's not like they can micromanage 20,000 facilities in 50 different states, 2 different countries. Like that's just not even possible. So you just got, like I said, you just got to buy and learn. Unfortunately, Josh, of course that's always possible. But my theory on this is, I mean, obviously my thinking could be wrong too. The former owner of the unit has the right to pay for their unit and keep it right up until you pay with cash. So unless they know somehow, like, okay, this guy's dead or this guy's in prison, there's no chance he's going to pay it off, then that's possible. My thing is, what happens if they go in and steal something, whatever? Then all of a sudden, the owner shows up and like, yep, here's the money, give my unit. Then you're in a bit of a pickle there. How are you going to get yourself out of that? So like, I try to tell myself, don't worry about it. But I mean, it's always possible, of course. There's crappy people everywhere you go. Every city, every state, every country. There's crappy scammers everywhere, unfortunately. It's one of the crappy realities of the world. There's always a-holes out there. About 35, 40 minutes, Judy. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Joanna, that's what I'm saying. You never know. You never know. You never know. The whole everything happens for a reason thing, right? We'll see tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how that unit looks. Boom, boom. Scamming is one of our major industries here in the U.S. Oh, yes, it is. Some of the biggest industries in the country. That's how they make all their money. Big pharma, the medical industry, just putting some out there. People are doing everything. They do, Shanny, they do. That's what I used to say about dumpster diving. Because, like, we started this whole channel doing dumpster diving. And it used to be so fun until idiots. That's kind of just like everything, right? You find something, it's fun, you share it with people, people enjoy it, and then idiots. They'll make a mess, destroy stuff, throw stuff everywhere, and then it gets screwed up for everybody else. It's just like, gosh, I don't know. It is squirrely. It is. They did that to me today. Like I was there for like we took it like 10 minutes over. I mean, I've had to go over for an hour before, literally. This one was at $130, like the whole 4 or 5 days I was watching it. and then it went from 130. I think I ended up winning it for 390, and nobody else even bid until 11:58. It was supposed to go off at 12, so extended the clock for like another 10, 15 minutes. I just don't get it. I called the company and they blamed you. That's so funny. And I would just like to hear their sad attempt at logic. I mean, obviously, we've talked to them, we've dealt with them. Obviously, any ability to come up with a logical and rational thought is just out of their skill set. But I would like to just hear the attempt at it. It would be amusing. What do you do with all the containers? Well, we're on the road. We've just been donating them because obviously they take up too much space. When we're at home, we use them to fill with yard sale stuff and put it in our shed, and then that's how we send it out of the yard sale. We just put it out of the yard sale. So that's how we do it. Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun.
just want to call and be like, so everybody that called you said that we were the problem. Can you please explain?
Yeah, I'd love to hear the strat. I'd love to hear that too. But I don't want to be in anymore. Like I said, tomorrow they better be on damage control because I'm like already like this already. I don't want to be like getting more annoyed. Like, can we just like please just let this thing work easy? Like, can we just make this simple, smooth, common sense? Ugh. Vinyl, I agree with you, kinda. But the problem with Storage Treasure is it extends the clock by 3 minutes. It sends you a text. It sends you an email. Like it does everything possible to let you know. But like I said, I don't even usually look at. What I do is I see what time it goes off, and I set an alarm on my phone 10 minutes before that. Then I just watch it, and I wait till there's about 5 minutes left, and then I just jump it up. Usually, that's my theory, or that's my strategy, I guess. But what can you do? See you, Sydney. Let's see. Have you bought units in Ohio? Yeah, but it's been quite a while. I want to say the last time we bought units in Ohio was 2019, if I remember correctly. So it's been like almost 6 years, or around 6 years. See you, Pat. All right, Vinyl. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on here for a couple more minutes, and I'm gonna throw my phone on the charger for a little bit before we go live. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Ann? But anybody last second who wants to sign up for the auction, the freaking link is right here, and the QR code is right here. You can scan that either which way. You can sign up and get the free $15. Yeah, tonight's a good one. Like I said, we have over 500 bookmark, which is pretty good. So, common sense is like Ken's teeth these days, non-existent. That's for sure. Amen. Let's see. Definitely got to check out Rockland County, New York. Yeah, I like New York. The problem is, like, when I think of I'm just an outsider, so my look at New York is just New York City, and I hate the city. But I know we've been to like upstate and Buffalo so many times. It's like so peaceful up there, but like I can't help myself but just saying like I don't want to go to New York. Gosh, I hate New York because of New York City. But like I know the rest of the state's beautiful because like I said, we've been to upstate, we've stayed in Buffalo, we've been to Niagara Falls, like we've been all over New York, and the only part I can't stand is the city. Thank you, Marcia, fellow Virginian. See ya, Carol. Lucy, coming to New Hampshire. We definitely need to, man. We definitely need to go to New Hampshire. Like I said, I want to plan a trip that goes all the way up to the northeast corner of the country because we haven't been past New York, New Jersey. So we haven't been any up there. But anyway, guys, we're going to hop off this one because we're going to go live on Whatnot in 26 minutes, and I got to give my phone a little bit of time to charge. So we'll see you in 26 minutes over on Whatnot. Thank you for stopping by. Last second, if you want to sign up, get that QR code, use that link. Either which way, we appreciate it. But I got to let this phone charge up some. So, peace out.